Um, Veronica Kitty Duterte, welcome back to the Netherlands. How are you today?
It's nice to see you. I'm okay.
It's nice to see you too, Kit. Kit, you just finished your visit to your father. How is our former president generally? In general, rather. Sorry.
Well, actually, no. I think you know why I'm wearing shades. Because like I always say, the first visit is always the hardest. I usually wait at the corridor mismo. So, I waited for him there. Nung narinig ko kaagad yung ng pinto, tumakbo ako. He was okay, but at first I noticed that he had drier lips and skin than usual. That's why I imposed a rule today, kada inom siya ng Coke, dapat may few sips of water. And then eventually, after he finished about, say, 3 cups of water, nag-okay naman. Natakot kasi ako kasi medyo mapula yung mata niya. So sabi ko baka dry. And he just needs hydration. So, ayun.
How long has it been, Kit?
My last visit was around January. I don't remember the exact dates. Basta around that time.
But was your father very excited to see you and welcome you as well?
Yes, of course. Actually, may kasalanan ako ulit na late ako. Well, to be fair, I just arrived this morning, which makes it very hectic for me. May jet lag pa ako. I overslept a bit, but nakasunod naman ako. And balita ko, I asked the guard, obviously, na kung kumain na siya. Sabi niya, wala daw, kasi 1:30 exactly siya naghintay. Sabi ko, hala. So, kaya medyo madami siyang nakain during the visit. Yung pancake na gusto niya. And ayun.
Kit, let's go to Davao. It's going to celebrate the Araw ng Davao, 89th, I believe. You're not going to be there during the celebration.
I will be there, pero secret lang yung date.
Okay.
I will be there because I have a few friends organizing some events and I just want to show my support. Siyempre,
Okay.
I'm proud of where I come from.
Do you have a message to the Davaoenos in relation to the celebration?
Sa mga Davaoenos, magkita-kita ta diha and happy araw ng Davao. Maupod ng greeting ni Tatay Digong. Happy araw ng Davao. Nakita niya ang murag pa-light show nila sa City Hall. He was very happy about it. And sabi niya, he's very proud to be a Davaoeno. And he would not want any other lineage except being a Filipino daw.
Kit, just a little bit political. Were you able to follow the confirmation of charges hearing?
Actually, no. I'll be honest, hindi namin kaya manood. I think it's the same for the four of us and for my mother. We don't really watch the mismo because hindi namin kaya, honestly. It's hard for us. But of course, we do keep in touch with the legal team and just to see the progress.
With respect to the waiver, Kit, signed by your father for not attending the hearing, sinabi niya doon na kaninyo ako magpabiling sulugoon. What do you have to say to that point of view of your father, even though he's already been incarcerated for almost a year now, but he remains faithful?
Always the same. Always the same. Ana, good siya. He rarely ever calls himself politician. Di magaling na magpatawag ng presidente sa una during his time. Ang favorite niya na ginatawag sa iya is Mayor Yun. So, he's the same. Always the same. He calls himself public servant instead of politician or whatever he is.
No problem. Kit, just to conclude this interview, just a quick interview. Do you have a message to those individuals who still continue attacking your family up until now? May it be through different means or platform?
I do not because first of all, I don't give attention, time, and effort to the ones who aren't worth it. I've always been like this ever since I grew up in the public eye. I've been exposed ever since, even as a teenager, if you notice. I only speak up when it comes to defending my mother, my father, my family. But at this point, it's there. VP Sara just announced that she's running for president this 2028. And in fact, ayun, napag-usapan namin ni PRRD. May sinabi siya, sabi niya, although he is beaming with pride hearing that, he also feels for her talaga. Because he said na parang, no amount of adulation and honor could ever compensate for the misery and agony daw of being president. Sabi niya, look at me now. Sabi niya, ito yung trono ko, like pertaining to the chair beside him na yung ano.
But just a quick follow-up on that. What's your reaction to your sister, Vice President Sara Duterte, when she announced to run for presidency?
All of us are very proud. We talked about that. But also, there's this fear inkling for her, of course. She has children who are bata pa. And, that makes all of us a target. But, alam namin kaya niya. Siya pa ba? Diba? Alam niyo yung ugali ni VP Sara. Mas matapang pa yan sa tatay namin. Tsaka, fighter talaga. Our papa raised us to be that way, all of us.
Any message to the Filipino people who still, up until now, we're almost reaching 1 year, message to them with respect to their unwavering love and support to your father?
So, para sa tanan, no, to every Filipino, maraming salamat sa inyo. I don't think I can show how much I appreciate the support because obviously I cannot be everywhere simultaneously. But when I run into Filipinos, when I see them, magpasalamat yun ko. Kaya in fact, during our first time here sa Hague, last year around March, ang nagpakaon sa amo, ang nagtabang sa among transportation, puro gyud OFW. I don't think the first time na ako diri, I don't think I've ever bought food for myself. So, di ba, dito man minamayat, pero ang sa tinood lang ha, I told my father this, the love of the Filipino people for you extends to every descendant. Ana siya kaano, kay dako gid kaayo nga tabang ang mga Filipinos sa amo. Even here, sample na kay Ate Jamie, ang sapatos, di ba? So, daghang salamat yun to everyone. Unta magpadayon ta hantod kay Inday Sara kung unsa man ang plano sa Ginoo sa iya puhon. Daghang salamat sa inyo and we are here right with you.
Kitty, on behalf of the Filipino community in The Hague, welcome back to the Netherlands. Mabuhay ka.
Thank you, Vin. Thank you, everyone.